For you who do not know who Daniel is, I also wanted to give this opportunity for people to know who you are and how you got into being a foodie.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to share a
Sure.
little bit about who you are and all that stuff?
So I was really picky as a kid. I really liked food, but I didn't like a lot of food. I just liked what I liked. And then sometime later on, you know, I kind of, my palate started expanding. I think when I went to college, you start to meet people of more cultural backgrounds. You spend time with them, you eat with them. And I started experiencing more types of food, falling in love with, you know, things like sushi, things like pho. And I've learned that food is so connected to culture. And I think for me, who grew up in Orange County, obviously a white male, I have heritage, like I have UK, Scottish heritage especially, that I know a little bit about their cuisine. But, you know, I didn't grow up with like with the cuisine that people grew up with.
Yeah.
And it's so tied to people's culture. So I started just falling in love with how you kind of connect with people via food, what, you know. And so I'm always asking when I meet new people, oh, what do you, you know, like, what do you like to eat? Or like, what does your mom make, you know, or like, what, you know, what's normal, and, or how would you order this? So I'm just really fascinated by food. And so that's kind of like where my experience, like wanting to seek out new great foods, came from. And then I also kind of fell in love with the culture of chefs and the artistry that chefs create. Not only the technique, but the just, you know, how do you say it? Like, you know, like their genius, their their artistry, their creativity.
I love that about your channel, is like, you're not only like doing these amazing competitions, by the way. So like, if you're ever trying to find a certain type of food and the best in Orange County, like he does these great like pizza, breakfast burrito competitions. I'm sure there'll be a lot more in the future, but I love that you also are tapping into like what are restaurants that are getting recognized, what are the stories behind these chefs. So I think that's really cool. You have like this, you really are like looking at 360 at like what food and community and all that stuff all together. So I think that's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thanks.
Because you're like elevating the food experience, you know? It's like this, you're opening this world up.
That's kind of what I like to do, you know,
Yeah.
and it's through my eyes. You know, I think there are a lot of people that are interested in food but don't have the knowledge or the time or whatever it might be. And so I like to just kind of share, hey, this is something that we can, in our location, be proud of, be excited about. We've got great chefs that are being awarded for being great chefs. And that's not to put anything against anyone else who's not being awarded, but it's, you know, worth noting, like, hey, this is something we can be proud of here. We have a great culinary scene in LA, in Orange County, even in San Diego, pretty much across the state. We've got a great culinary scene that is respected highly in the world.